Well, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending when you're watching this, boys and girls. It is a beautiful day here in Warrenton, so I'm actually filming the video outside today, which is kind of cool. So today's video is obviously for flipping, and we're going to learn about equality. Now, before I share my screen, remember at the top of your paper while you're taking notes should be your name, your number, the date, and then the second line down should be the title of the video. The title of the video is below. It's Equality in Equations. So make sure if you need to pause the video and get your paper set up. Also, another thing, while you're taking notes, you don't have to write down everything I say. Just write down the important main ideas. The stuff that is on the screen is probably the important stuff. So with me so far? I hope so. I'm going to share my screen and let's get to it. Where is it? Here we go. All right. So, like I said, we're going to start learning about equality. And equality is simply just making sure that both sides of the equation are equal. So that's kind of the definition of equality. So if you need to pause it or write that down. Now, to solve equality equations, all you do is you just solve both sides of the plus sign and see if they match. So for example, in this first example, this green one, it says, is this expression true? 2 plus 3 equals 5 plus 1. So what I'm going to do is do 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. And 5 minus 1 is 4. So now I have 5 equals 4. Does 5 equal 4? No, they're two completely different numbers. So we know that that one is not true. With me so far? Let's try working together on this next one. So here we have 7 times 0 equals 8 minus 8. So 7 times 0, remember anything times 0 is always going to be 0. So 7 times 0 is 0. Write down my equal sign. 8 minus 8, well 8 take away 8, that gives you 0. So this one is true because 0 does equal 0. And let's go to over here. We have 10 plus 3. 10 plus 3 would give you 13. Bring down my equal symbol. 5 times 3. Well, if you're not familiar with multiplication, you can count by 5. 5, 10, 15. Does 13 equal 15? No, they're two different numbers. So you're going to cross that one off. And we see that the only one that was true was this one over here. So let's try another example. It says which equation is true, and we have A, B, C, and D. What I want you to do here is pause the video and solve these and find which one is true. So pause the video now and work through this. Remember, just solve both sides of the equal sign. Oh, before you do that, I just realized I made a mistake, and this should say 3, oops, where's my... This should be 4 plus 3. All right, now pause the video and solve it. All right, so hopefully you've paused the video and let's work through this. 3 times 2 gives you 6. 4 plus 3 gives you 7. I forgot to bring down my equal sign. Does 6 equal 7? No, it does not, so that one is not true. Let's go to the blue one down here. 5 times 0. Remember, I said anything times 0 is always going to be 0. Equals 4 plus 1, which is 5. 0 does not equal 5. Now, if you didn't remember that 5 times 0, always anything times 0 is going to give you 0, you could get tricked. So make sure you know that. But you're super smart. So we know that 0 does not equal 5. Let's pop over here to the green one, the C. 12 plus 4, we know 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 gives us 16. 4 times 4, we can count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 does equal 16, but we shouldn't stop there because we do have one more to check. So let's come down to this last one. 25 minus 5, that would give me 20. Equals 4 times 6, so let's count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So 20 does not equal 24. So that does not equal. So we do see that C is our only one that is true. So how do you feel about that? If you're confident in what you did, you can move on with me. If you're not quite understanding how you did that, go back, rewind the video. It's all good. So this is now your turn. For your turn, it says which equations is true. Make sure you see that there is an S here. That means that there's going to be more than one correct answer. So what you need to do here is solve the equation and figure out which one is true. Remember, solve both sides, write it underneath, see if they're equal. If they are, then you're good to go. If you're still not quite sure on what to do, you can always go back and rewatch the videos. And this is what we'll be working on in class. So pause the video here so you can work through it. And then I will see you tomorrow.